Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to go over several exercises to help keep your shoulders in tip-top shape. Stay tuned. Shoulder pain is one of the number one things that walk into my clinic. A lot of times it has to deal with your rotator cuff. What you want to do is start to address these problems before they become actual problems. So what you want to start doing is your external rotation. That's going to fire your rotator cuff in the back, which is one of the most common injuries to the rotator cuff. Without your rotator cuff, you lose the stability of the shoulder, and raising it up is going to be quite difficult and painful. So let's go ahead and keep those muscles nice and strong. We're going to rotate our arm out. I like to do about 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps, and you can change the band for the resistance that matches your need there. The next exercise is going to be turning your arm inward this way. So I'm a little bit stronger going in, as most of us are. So I like to up the resistance. And I'm going to keep my elbow by my side, and I'm going to rotate inward just like so. Again, 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps with moderate resistance should suffice. And here, a good postural strengthening exercise to help stabilize your shoulders as well is you're going to pull down and you're going to give your shoulder blades a little bit of a squeeze. For this exercise, I like to hold a few seconds into that position because not only is it building your rotator cuff strength, but it's also helping with your posture. So I'm going to pull down towards my hips, and then I'm going to squeeze my shoulders back, and I'm going to hold that position maybe 3 to 5 seconds. Again, here I'm looking to complete 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. With this exercise, when you start to pull down, I don't want to see you start to pull the arm behind you. That's going to start shifting that shoulder forwards and start making you go downwards. And what you do want is that when you come down towards your pocket, you want to be able to expand the chest forwards because you're squeezing those shoulder blades back and behind you. So don't make that mistake to bring it way too far backwards and stress the front of the shoulder. The other exercise here is going to be a fly. So you're going to take the band, you're going to keep it right in front of you, and you're going to pull back and behind you this way. You don't need to go as far back as you can, reaching so far back this way. You just need to go even with your shoulders. Make sure you have a nice squeeze. You should feel this muscles in the back of your shoulders working, nowhere else. And you're going to again follow up with 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. At the resistance you choose, that should be about moderate resistance with the band color. So let's go ahead and make that external rotation exercise a little bit harder on the shoulder. What I'm going to do is I'm going to face forward. I'm going to pull my arm up into this position and try to reach back here like I'm going to add and grab my seat belt to put over. So you're going to grab the band and you're going to rotate back to this L-shaped position and back down. And now we're rotating the arm up into the air this way versus just rotating it out this way. And yes, this can be done both at the same time. A lot of times I like to introduce this exercise as one arm, so that way you can watch the side and make sure that your elbow's out even with your shoulder and your form looks good. This exercise is a little bit harder, so for this one I like to do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Now let's not forget the crowd favorite, the simple row. All you're going to do, keep your elbows by your side, and you're going to pull backwards, giving the light squeeze of the shoulder blades into the back. Here, you want to get nice and strong with the band. It should be your strongest pull and movement that you have, so make sure you have some resistance. Again, 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps should suffice. Lastly, I like to do a shoulder raising exercise. And so we're going to bring the arms into a V position, and you're going to bring your arms about shoulder height and back down. Again, you want to find about moderate weight. Find a weight you can do 3 sets to 10 times. For some of us, it may be 2 pounds. For some of us, it may be 10 pounds or beyond. This is called scaption, and it's going to help build the stability as you start to bring your shoulder into an overhead position. We can definitely modify some of these exercises to get them done with dumbbells or no resistance at all. Today I wanted to show you the bands. They're one of my favorite versatile exercise equipment that you can use because they can be done at home or most gyms always have the bands as well. Now, if you're a common gym goer and you like to utilize the machines and the dumbbells, adding some of these rotator cuff exercises in prior to those engagement of those muscles can be really beneficial. You don't need to fatigue your shoulder out before you start to lift, but getting those shoulders warmed up with those banded exercise can help preserve the strength in the rotator cuff of your shoulders for long term. If you like these exercises, you have comments or questions, go ahead and put them down below. Subscribe for more content, and I'll be going forward in our journey, posting more to help you age well with your balance, strength, and your mobility. My name is Nicholas Ricca. Thanks for following.